Macamaga people, hey, it's Kiss Wednesday, man. And I'm here to talk about the Ace Frehley, Alice Cooper show I just saw. Well, Alice Cooper headlined it. And, alright, this was the deal. This is what I was going to do. I was going to go there, buy a ticket at the venue, go in, blah, blah, blah. And the day before, great dude from E1 said, hey, are you going to Alice Cooper show? Yeah, okay, I'll get you on the guest list. And I had like 8th row dead center. It was amazing. Amazing. Now, Ace Frehley, I've seen a lot of people complain about the set list, and you know what? That's their opinion. I respect it. I got no problem with people bitching about the set list. But me personally, I don't care. As long as Ace is there jamming and playing good, I'm fine with the set list. And man, you know, he played a couple songs I've never seen him play before. The Mountain Song and Never in My Life and Good Times, Bad Times from Zeppelin, which went over great. Now, I've seen Ace so many times, and he is hit or miss. I mean, luckily I've seen him more when it was a hit. Like, you know, the best time I ever saw Ace though was the Just for Fun tour, 95 maybe. Or earlier than that, 93, I don't remember. All I know, that was the best time I saw him. But out of every time I've seen Ace, this band that he has now, to me, hands down, is the best one live. They are just phenomenal. I've seen him one time before. No, actually 2 times before. And last night was definitely the best time I ever seen him with this band. Ace was on last night. Ace played great. I thought it was phenomenal. And I didn't mind that set list, man. I didn't mind hearing Strutter. I didn't mind it at all. Detroit Rock City, I didn't mind it at all. I just didn't mind. He didn't play no Frehley's Comet, which, you know, I would like to see, you know, something like, you know, Breakout or Lost in Limbo or Shot Full of Rock. Rock Soldiers, I've seen him play it enough. For him not to play Rock Soldiers, and I love that song, I'm fine. I'm fine for him not playing songs I've seen him play before. That's I don't even care what song it is. Even if it was Shock Me, replace it with something I never seen before, I'd be fine with it. But anyway, Ace was great. I thought Ace played great. It sounded great. The band's tight. Great drummer. Great everything about this band. And you know, speaking of somebody that was telling me, you know, Ace wasn't that good at this show with Alice and that show. It's like I said, he's hit and miss, and luckily, didn't look like he was going through the motions, and I have seen Ace shows like that, but not this one, man. He was amazing. And opened with Rocket Ride, which is great. He played Rip It Out. New York Groove was awesome, man. He did this different intro to it, like, you know, the band did a different intro, and then he came out with the lighted guitar. And I always loved New York Groove. I always loved that song, and I loved how he did it last night. It was different than any time I've seen him do it before. I think. I don't recall him doing that intro the last 2 times I saw this recent band. And what else to add, man? He did Shock Me, Black Diamond, the little ripping part of Black Diamond. That was awesome. What else did he play? Whatever else he played, it was great. Everything he played last night was just rocking, man. Rocking. Had great seats, and I really did love it. And I love this album cover, the Origins 2 album cover, and I was happy they were selling it, so I bought it. Now, they were selling this at the show, though. The good people at E1 sent me this. It's called the Triple Tour Pack, which is 3 CDs, which is Origins 1, Origins 2, and Spaceman. You know, you all don't have this and you want it, buy it at the show. They're selling it at the show. Though I did not really, I know it was sold there, but I didn't pay attention and see it. I just went up to the say, I want that shirt, man. And it was amazing. It was amazing. Now, Alice Cooper. Man, I've seen Alice Cooper even more than Ace. You know, because Alice Cooper, the set list, and to me, the highlight, hands down, was Roses on White Lace. Man, that was awesome. That Nita girl, what a great player. Everybody in that band is solid, tight. They just rip, man. And Alice is like, God, the guy is such a natural. pan-faced, pissed, ready to kick your fucking ass. And the one complaint I have, and I've had this, I want him to sing the damn song already. I've never seen Alice sing Black Widow. It's always the band jam, which is cool and all seeing that, but enough already. Sing the damn song. That is the one complaint I have about the whole night, really. But Alice, man, I mean, he had the $1 Billion Baby. He had this big baby bouncing around on stage, like, and he had the big Frankenstein, and Jason from Friday the 13th came out. And during Man Behind the Mask, a song I never liked, but I loved it last night because it didn't have the cheesy 80s keyboard. It was ripping and all guitars and fucking phenomenal. It was just great, you know. And he did a couple songs from Detroit Stories, which was cool. Songs from Constrictor, Teenage Frankenstein, and The Man Behind the Mask, which was cool. And just to see him represent anything from Raise Your Fist and Yell, which I don't think I have. I think this is the first time I've ever seen him play anything off that album, because that tour unfortunately didn't come here. Constrictor came here, but not that tour. I would have loved to have seen The World Needs Guts. And Chop 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 would have been nice. He always throws out the rare jams, you know, To the Stars. And Steven was great. You can see, this is the first time I've seen Alice Cooper where he didn't play the Ballad of Dwight Fry. But he did Steven in the Straight Jacket. And that was amazing. That was one of the highlights of the show as well. And, you know, he did Escape. It was just good. It was so good. And, you know, great seats. And then at the end of the show, he does School's Out. And Ace came out. This is the first time that Ace Frehley's come out and played with Alice Cooper and School's Out on this tour now. I understand he did it in Australia, because they did tour in Australia a few years back. And I believe he did it then. That's what somebody told me. But in this tour, this is the first time. And Ace was ripping up there, and, you know, it was like just so cool to see Ace and Alice, you know, to end the night. And honestly, man, it was not a bad turnout. I mean, there were no lawn seats sold, but the pavilion was pretty fucking full, you know? And it was great. The sound was great. The bands were great. Both bands, man. They were just both amazing, amazing shows. Alice brings the production, you know. Oh, and the guillotine part. That was a little off, you know. When the guillotine came down, his head didn't chop off right away. So I was like, ooh, that was interesting. That one didn't work too well. Where every time he's got good timing on having his head decapitated. Bride come out and with the candle. It was just so cool. You know, this is like, man, this has to be like maybe, I know it has to be either the 10th time or up, because I haven't missed an Alice Cooper show here since Constrictor of '86. So, unfortunately, you know, no Raise Your Fist and Yell. I love that album. And, you know, I mean, I also would love to see, I mean, Alice throws out the weird, strange shit. I did see him do Pain once, which is one of my favorite Alice Cooper songs. But he doesn't really dwell too much on the Blackout era. I see him do Clones, too. But I'd like to hear some Dada stuff. You know, I've never seen him perform anything from Dada. Such a weird period. And Alice, unlike, you know, Kiss, you know, he'll throw out songs that, you know, doesn't have to be the popular hits and stuff, you know. Oh, he played nothing from Brutal Planet. But again, I'm not complaining, you know. I'm not complaining. It was a good show. If he does songs that I would write, he's down here, and I'm always there to show support. And with an added bonus, we got Ace Frehley, and Ace Frehley was on. He played a great show. He played great, and the band was playing great, and he, you know, he didn't look like he was going through the motions, man. Ace kicked some ass last night. So that's it. That's my review, overall review of the show. It ruled. I give it a solid 10 to both bands. Even with my little minor complaint of Black Widow. That's fine. But other than that, man, everything was, to me, perfect. And the night ran perfect. You know, I bumped into some cool friends I haven't seen in a while. And everything just ran in order. I got there in time. We got out of the parking lot pretty quick. Got home pretty quick. And West Palm Beach is not close. That's like an hour and a half for me. And got there fine, came home fine, no problems whatsoever. It was a beautiful night. It was a great night out. And, at one point of the show, I was filming it on my phone, just a song, Parasite, I think it was. And somebody left a comment going, it sounds like shit. Now, here's my deal, man. YouTube or cell phone videos, it doesn't do justice. You need to be there. You need to be there. If you see a video and you're like, that sounds like shit, it doesn't really. It doesn't. You're being manipulated by a cell phone. Trust me. You need the live experience to experience it all. Even if there's volume and the vibe and the crowd. And you know, I mean, I've seen what, maybe two shows? 2 or 3 shows since the lockdown. And man, God, it's just so to be out there at shows again, man. And I hope they continue. I hope we don't go through another lockdown and they cancel shit again. Because with friends, you know, see a good damn show like last night. And that's exactly what happened. So anyway, that's it, my friends. If you like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not. Right on. Stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath. And smack 'em a gob.